Presentation. I will be talking about the purpose of my presentation, who am I, my academic development, my career development, and the conclusion.
It's okay. You can press that bottom button.
I am.
She tried.
Here, let me see it.
I think I have more anxiety than I usually do.
Whoops. Did I do it too far? So it's this one right here. You gotta hold it like that.
The purpose. We went too far. So the purpose of my presentation is to show you who I am, my goals that I will be doing after I graduate, and tell you how I will be getting there. Who am I? I am 18 years old. I like to ride my horses. I do live on a farm, and I have helped my parents and grandparents out with my farm. I play instruments. I just recently learned how to play the fiddle. I love dancing around my house when I get the chance and when there's music going on. And I do love painting and doodling. You will also see in my present portfolio, I did an art project last year, my junior year. The activities I have done I have done drill team for 7 years. I have done winter and fall cheer for 5 and 4 years. Softball manager, and baseball for all 1 year. My awards and honors. The awards I have gotten are Coaches Awards and Hardest Worker from drill team. And I have been on the honor roll for 4 years. My volunteer work I have done throughout high school is recently I have done cemetery cleanup for 3 years. I was helping out with another pair of hands during elementary recess, and this last year I have been doing helping out with the kitchen. I have also helped out with junior drill and cheer. The lesson I have learned is that it can be hard sometimes working in weather conditions and different types of kids. My influences are my mom and my dad. They have helped me out with making the right decisions and going on the right path and not choosing the wrong decisions and going the wrong way. My brother, he has made sure I did the same thing. He has also protected me and made sure I didn't do bad stuff. And my grandma's just been there to listen all about my rants and what's been going on. The academic developments. I repeated that twice. The courses I took were leadership, art, music, and PE. The leadership shows you to be a good leader and make sure that little kids follow into your footsteps. Art and music, they both have gotten me out into my creative side and has made sure I stayed on focus. PE has helped me make sure my body is getting stronger and make sure I have a healthier food in my body. My long-term goals, I'm hoping to graduate from Curlew, and I'm also hoping to graduate from Curlew Job Corps and high school. I'm hoping to find a job at the local church, which I will be hoping to get into the baking program of Job Corps. I'm hoping also to save up money from the local job and from Job Corps. I'm also hoping to buy a house near home. My strengths and weaknesses. My strengths are I'm focused, I'm creative, I'm hardworking, I have writing skills, I'm patient, I'm kind, and I do have a little bit of curiosity in me. These strengths have helped me stay on task throughout these 4 years of high school. My weaknesses are I do have a little bit of public speaking, a bit shy, I'm not organized a whole lot, I'm lack of confidence, I can be forgetful, and I do have a bit of difficulty asking questions. And I do need more experience in team leadership and verbal communication. My weaknesses I'm hoping for the last couple weeks and going into job where I'm hoping to get better at that. My academic achievement. I have been on the honor roll for 4 years, like I said earlier. I do have good grades despite a learning disability. I have, that learning disability I have is it's hard for me to stay on task when there's a bunch of other noises, and it's hard for me to stay focused. I have done really good in art and English. Of course, in my portfolio, you will see I have done writing, stories, and my art project I did last year. My portfolio highlights, my art project, and my resume, and all my English work. My career development. Like I said earlier, I'm hoping to, after I graduate, I'm hoping to become a painter. And I'm also hoping to see if Dave Morrison, which I job shadowed during the late winter, I'm hoping to work for him. And he's a local painter around here in Washington. I have also toured Job Corps. For me, it was really interesting seeing all of the trades and seeing where they ate lunch and seeing where they have their sleeping areas. My plan. I just started working on my paperwork for Job Corps, and it was a really rough experience seeing myself graduate and working on the paperwork. I'm hoping to get into Job Corps. I'm hoping they accept me and let me be in their program and their family. I'm hoping to let them have me in their painting program. And here are some videos and links. So this shows you what you can range from. For money, you can range from $14 an hour to $33 an hour, and this is all nationwide. And here's a video, which I will show you half of it because half of it shows.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing until this happens. What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the second installment of the painting job recap series with Tim. Now, the first episode of this series did so well. I believe it's at about 30,000 views in the first 2 weeks, which is just absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for your support on that. If you do like this painting job recap series, be sure to leave a thumbs up on it. Also, all of Tim's links for his YouTube channel will be in the comment section and the description, as well as all the equipment links that he's going to be using in this video will be in the comment section and the description. Those are Amazon links. If you click there and purchase anything within a 24-hour period, Tim will earn a small commission, and we will both greatly appreciate you for that. I actually have Tim with me. Tim, how's it going, man?
It's going so great, man. So great. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely, man. We love the series, and we're happy to have you on. Can you tell us a little bit about this job?
Yeah, absolutely. So the job was a $3,500 job, and we got the job was through word of mouth. A friend of a friend was asking around, and my name got put in their ear. They asked me to come by and give them an estimate. I gave them an estimate. They liked the number, and we got in the house and got going.
So how long did it take to complete the job?
So from start to finish on the paint was about 5.5 days. And a couple of those days in the beginning were mostly doing sheetrock repair because there was a few holes in the walls. So we had to do some sheetrock repair. So it slowed us down in the beginning. We probably could have knocked it out in 3 days if we didn't have to deal with the sheetrock holes.
Right, so why'd you guys go with all white on the inside?
That was per request for the client. The client that they were trying to sell, and the husband and wife were kind of on two different pages. Wife wanted a custom job, 2-tone, whereas husband wanted a 1-tone. So after debate, the main factor that decided to keep it all one color was the budget. In order to do a custom job would have been a little bit more, so they decided to stay with the one color to keep it in their budget.
So let's kind of transition now onto the floor job, because this is a 2-part job.
So what they're doing in the video is the first guy is spraying down the paint, and then the second guy is coming over through the paint that the first guy did and making sure it's all not glossy. And then my second video shows like Job Corps, what their Job Corps looks like, and
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Hey, I'm Calvin. My friends see Rob.
Yeah, I do that all the
Hey,
time.
my name is Eric.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Hey, I'm Calvin. My name is Kyle.
My name is Shanice.
Welcome to the daily life of the Job Corps student. That's what you're doing. When I usually I wake up around 6:30.
I get dressed, I take a shower.
I do my dorm duty.
After dorm duties are completed, I go straight to the caf for breakfast.
I get ready to leave. I typically leave my dorm around 6, and I walk to the cafeteria. I like to enjoy a cup of coffee before I start my school day.
After breakfast, I go straight to trade. I'm in trade all day. We're actually doing procedures, so we're actually physically working on mannequins in order to practice what we read and apply it to actual hands-on training.
My favorite part of the day is trade when I'm doing hands-on work.
I got into welding because at the current moment they do need a lot of welders, and I'm more of a hands-on type of person.
We go to lunch.
Hang out with a couple of my friends, see where our mindset is at. Once lunch is over, I head back to trade.
Trade, I go straight to the dorm, and usually I hang out there. Sometimes I go to the music room.
I'm super glad that I can do CrossFit here because it helps me stay fit and meet new people and eat right, because she does teach us about nutrition. It's a good place to be.
On my free time, if I'm not studying, I either like to go play ball, pool, or go paint sometimes in the art room.
The best part of my day is coming home, watching TV after a long day of trade, because it's also so fulfilling to learn something new every day longer.
We had a good time showing you guys around.
Hope you enjoyed seeing what we do every day. Thanks for watching.
So yeah.
Does your internet bill make you anxious?
No, babe.
There we go. In conclusion, high school for me was a really difficult thing. When COVID hit, I had a hard time staying on my classes and being able to have one-on-one time with my teachers. And practices and games were really a struggle, and coming home late and not having time to work on my homework. Homework was difficult when I was able to have one time. Thank you for coming to my senior presentation. I hope you enjoy. Do you guys have any questions or comments?
I have a question.
Yeah.
They mentioned in the video that when they were painting that they took a lot of time to do sheetrock repair. Do you know, do they teach sheetrock repair at the painting program in this job corps?
I am not sure. I will hopefully know in the
Yeah.
job corps.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting. I was like, oh, that's Mr. Miller's least favorite thing to do about painting is the sheetrock stuff. So
Yeah.
I was just wondering, is that part of the painting trade, or do they just leave that to the construction worker or the carpenters?
I'm not sure.
Oh, go ahead.
I was curious to know, I'm so surprised that this is what you're choosing. So, I mean, I think it's great, but what was the influence for you?
Most likely doing art throughout my high school year. I didn't realize what I would want to do. And so I was like, I don't know what I want to do. My mom gave me the idea of why not going to job corps and maybe going to welding, because it's another type of art. And I was like, okay, I'm not sure. I do want to try out the painting program. And then I did tour and job shadow Dave Marson.
Oh, okay. So when you got to the job corps, that was one of the programs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I forgot in your activities, can you go back to that?
So,
Maybe you can just,
It's okay.
I just want to make sure that you mentioned drill team, but it's right there at the top.
yeah.
So I must not have been paying
I
attention.
did put them in order, so
Oh,
you guys
okay.
can see.
Nice.
Hold on, give me a second.
Is there any other things?
Okay. I don't think so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good job.